Hey guys, how you doing? It's very late. It's 1:30 in the morning, and as you can see, everybody looks all nice and quiet. No fish swimming around. Hunting for wobbits. Anyways, so as I was looking in the tank and saw the sump and realized how much salt creep there is. Well, I said it's about time to do some maintenance to the sump. Clean it out, get some of the debris, detritus in the bottom. And it's not really a water change, but I kind of like filtered it out and put it back in there. So as I was looking at the growth of my chaeto, I noticed that this time around it's not normally how it would be, and it's due to all the salt creep that is actually on my sump light. Now this video is actually taken once everything is clean. As you can see, I gave you a thumbs up, but now this is when all of a sudden, as I was cleaning up, I was like, let me take a video of this. And sadly, I was too late, but we got to the main point of the chaeto. Look at this ABI light that I have. As you can see, it's all full, crusted, full of salt creep, and it's limiting its light penetration to provide light for my chaeto. As you can see, it's really dull. It's just dirty everywhere, and I wanted to see how the hell am I gonna get this all this salt creep out and clean it out pretty good. And I'm not an electrician, but hey, let's see what this thing is all about. And I took a chance. I have 5 more, so just in case if I did break this one, oh well, I got 5 more. So the one to the right that you're seeing right now, sorry, the one to the left, is actually one of the good ones, the clean ones. This is from the sump, and as you can see, look how much salt creep has actually creeped behind the glass from the LEDs, and it's so dirty, it's so dull. Look in comparison from a clean one versus a one, it's just salt creep is bad. It's bad. If you're not going to provide proper lighting, you're not going to do proper maintenance to your equipment, certain things is not just going to work the way they used to, or they're just not going to work at all. Yes, you're going to fail. Now, one thing that I noticed about these LEDs is that they somewhat have their own reflectors around the LEDs, which is kind of nice. I didn't notice that before until now. So it kind of spreads out the illumination of the LED pretty good. I'm really impressed with these bulbs overall. I do like the quality. As you can see, I'm just taking out 3 screws, opening it up, and as you can see, that's probably the ballast or whatever. And it's very simple. This is a very, very simple mechanism. You just unattach it, disconnect it from the LED board, and as I was discovering, like, what else do I got to do to it? Is it going to be more complicated? Blah blah blah. And it's really not that hard at all, guys. At least for this bulb. I don't know for anybody else. But you see that ring? You just pop that ring out, and everything else disassembles pretty freaking easy. And this comes to show, guys, really, guys, do your maintenance to your equipment, because if you want optimal performance out of your equipment, seriously, you will not go as far. So then you just push it out, and it all separates fairly easy, and there goes your LED board. I was like, how is this attached? And I was inspecting the circuits to see if the salt creep actually has rusted out everything. Everything looks pretty good. so far. And as I mean so far, not just for this actual video, for this current state, it actually does look pretty good, pretty clean. The acrylic cover covers the lens pretty good. As you can see, they actually embed inside its own cavity. So in terms of salt creep actually hitting the LED lens itself, the LEDs themselves, it's not gonna go through. As you can see, the reflectors shine pretty good. I mean, you can actually, I can actually see my own face. Like I said, that's a good thing about these bulbs. I mean, they have their own reflectors, and it produces a better spread. Now, one thing I noticed about this is that it's not a glue that is attached, it's actually a thermal paste. If you ever disassemble one of these and you get these, you know, when you're cleaning them, you gotta get this paste on your fingers, and it's actually a silver thermal compound. I'm very familiar with this because I'm actually a computer technician. I build PCs all the time, I repair PCs all the time, and you actually have to put these thermal paste between the heat block and the CPU. So now that everything is disassembled, easy and squared, I rinsed out everything, I cleaned out everything, I got it to make sure I cleaned everything with a toothbrush. Everything is good, everything is clean. It's a pretty hefty aluminum chassis around the whole device itself, if you want to put it that way. I mean, it's pretty thick aluminum for the heat sink for the LEDs. So I'm pretty impressed with that. I mean, it's pretty heavy for it to be aluminum. I mean, it's more than your average LED light bulb, that's for sure. So as you can see, all the connections look good. I did not clean any of that. I didn't wipe off the paste, although I could have, because I do have extra compound, but I figured if it's still good, it's gonna do its function still. If I ever have to, well, when the next time I have to do maintenance, I will be adding more compound paste. So just put back the ring and reassemble everything back, guys. This fixture is not difficult at all to maintain. Really, I really like this fixture. It cost me 20 bucks on Amazon. I don't believe it was a sale, but now I think they raised the price up for 25. And it's just you know, 3 colors, just 10K. It's got 420 nanometer, 460 nanometer. It's an overall good bulb. I am not disappointed with these. For the past 2 months, 5 of these actually supported my corals. And as you can see, the corals that are growing has been under these lights for the past 2 months. So, like I said, they do fine. Don't think that they can't. They're a little bit underrated and misunderstood, in my opinion. They actually do pretty fine. I don't believe it has anything to do with the corals that I am losing at this current time. It's due to water chemistry and neglect for not being here. I'm pretty positive it has nothing to do with these lights. If you watched my latest video, some of my SPS actually are thriving, and some of my softies and LPS are actually dying. So something is saying that these lights are doing sufficient enough. I don't believe it's these lights that is killing anything else. It's due to water chemistry, and I do have to get more tests to do more tests on my water. So as you can see, now everything is actually clean. Look at how brilliant and bright that looks. and you know, to feed my Chato. Everybody knows how big JoJo gets. But like I said, I do like these lights for the price and what they are. They're phenomenal. I don't really regret getting them. I would buy them again. So as you can see, I'm cleaning out my area of all the salt creep. I wish I actually took a video before to show you how bad of the salt creep this entire sump looked. That's my carbon, that's my GFO, just running simple carbon pellets and phosphate. So everything's good, guys. You know, back to normal. Look at the Chato. I mean, it should have been a lot more than this, and that's what gave me the sign to check on the light bulb. By this time, that should be a lot more growth. So I'm assuming now that everything is nice and clean, everything is going to grow better. And as you can see, a lot of bubbles. While I was not here, I did actually took off the filter socks because I just didn't want to cause a nitrate factory, and I took a chance, and it could be a reason why some corals are suffering a little bit, because I'm not using, but I'd rather not use them while I'm not here than something happen and then clogging and becoming worse than maybe the situation is. So that's my multi-bar. It's nothing special. I am thinking about getting a controller, rather at least an Apex Junior or a Reef Keeper. But anyways, guys, that's just for the sump and the light and the Chato. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.